Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn with Amine. If you have lost or damaged your Indian passport inside India or outside of India, and if you are applying for reissuance of passport, then this video is for you. In this video, I'll be showing you how to fill Annexure-F form, that is mandatory requirement for the reissuance of passport in case of lost or damaged passport. So let's get started. In this video, I'll be talking about how to fill Annexure-F form. Annexure-F is a form that is used in case of lost Indian passport in whichever country you are residing. So, for example, if you are residing in US or any foreign country, what you need to do is you need to go to the VFS Global website, and from here you can mention I'm a resident of United States and citizen of India. If you are residing in India, you can basically download this affidavit or annexure form from the Passport India website. Now if you are living in a country outside India, you can download this Annexure-F form from VFS Global website. So here you can click on start now, then go to the supporting forms. So you can follow step 1 through step 4 in order to fully apply and submit your application for lost passport. But currently in this video I'm focusing on how to fill the Annexure-F form. I'll also be posting a complete video on step-by-step procedure to apply for a passport in case of a lost passport. Here you can mention reissuance of passport and then click on passport fees and documents required. Here it says document checklist for reissuance in lieu of lost passport. So basically in this you will be able to see the requirement of Annexure-F. It says click here to download. If you are unable to click this link, then what you need to do is you need to scroll down on the VFS Global page and you can see mandatory for loss or damage cases Annexure-F. Now this is the Annexure-F form. Please remember that you need to fill this Annexure-F form using a software on a computer. You need to type in it. You should not write or handwrite this particular Annexure-F. So in order to do that, first you need to download this. So by clicking on this button, you can basically download it on your local computer. Now after it is saved, then you can basically open it using a software on a computer. Now most of you guys will be having Adobe software. So the issue with Adobe software is if you want to edit the PDF using Adobe Acrobat, then it is not free. You need to have a paid version. And similarly, if you want to convert PDF to Word using Adobe, it is a paid version. Now if you are doing that using online tools, so there is the data privacy issue for the filled applications. So that's why I prefer to use a software that is offline and which is downloaded in your computer. So I'm using PDF Gear. If you want to know how to install this software and use this software in order to do edits for free, then you can watch the video which I have linked in the description below. First question, why do we want to convert this PDF into document is, if you see this document here, it is asking you for a theoretical question. State how and when the passport was lost or damaged and when FIR was lodged at which police station and how many passports were lost or damaged earlier. Now this one is a descriptive answer. It cannot be completed within one line. So that means you cannot directly edit the PDF using the edit option because that would not add additional spaces here. You want to convert it into a document and then you want to edit it. So for that, what you need to do is open this PDF Gear software. Now it says convert from PDF. So PDF to Word, click on this, and then it is asking you to add a file. Now here you need to select Annexure-F.pdf. This is the one document that we want to convert, and output also we are selecting the same folder, and save as Word document .docx. Click on convert. Now this is converting the PDF document to Word offline without us uploading the PDF documents to website or a web app. Now we have converted the Annexure-F from PDF to doc. For Word documents, I use another software which is also free for life currently. So I use WPS Office instead of Microsoft Office because Microsoft Office is not free and you would have to download illegal patches, which I do not like to download. So here, first of all, you need to mention your name. So this has to be your complete name. So that's your first name, middle name, and the last name. You can decide whether you want to write your father's name, whether you want to write your husband's name. Now here I will be mentioning the father's name, so that would be Karamchand Gandhi, and residing at what address. So here you need to give your address in United States. I'm assuming that the applicant is from United States. 111 Ball Street. So that's house number followed by the street name. Then I need to write the city name, then followed by the state, then followed by the PIN number. Solemnly affirm as follows. Here you need to write the story of how and when you lost the passport and when FIR was lodged, at which police station, and how many passports were lost or damaged earlier. So in this case, you basically need to be honest and write the story of how the passport was lost. So mention I lost my passport numbered. You need to mention your passport number over here, the one that you have lost. Then mention the date because it is asking when the passport was lost. So mention 16 October 2024 around 12 p.m. Then mention I lost my passport outside the Starbucks situated at Texas Avenue S, College Station, Texas 77840. Basically I am mentioning where I have lost the passport, what was the exact address, and how the passport was lost. I am going to mention now. I am going to mention the passport was present in a college bag which was in my car parked outside the Starbucks while I was inside ordering coffee. My car was broken into and the bag was stolen. I lodged a police report. So currently we are mentioning in which police station a first information report or a police report was filed. So I'll be mentioning I lodged a police report on the same day, 16 October 2024 at around 2 p.m. in which police station. So I need to mention the police station address. Police department, 800 Krennic Tap Road, College Station, Texas 77840. I have not lost or damaged any of my passport before this. So this is the complete answer. You are stating how you lost the passport, where you lost the passport, when you lost the passport, the complete story, and where you filed the FIR, in which police station, and how many passports were lost or damaged earlier in your life before this. So that's what the story is. This needs to be written in the Annexure-F form. Then it is asking, state whether you traveled on the lost or damaged passport. If so, flight number, date and port of entry into India or any of the countries. So this is a very data intensive question. So for that you need to add a table. You can add around 6 columns. So let me explain what should be the columns. Flight number, date traveled, or you can mention exit date, from country to, mention country visited, then mention purpose of travel, then mention port of entry, state whether you have traveled on lost or damaged passport. So basically you need to mention, yes, I have traveled on the lost passport before. You are going to mention each and every country that you have visited using the lost passport. If you do not remember the exact dates when you have traveled, you need to give the best estimate. You also need to include the short trips, event, transit, stops. So fundamentally what you need to do is you need to get your tickets that you have booked in the past using this passport. The passport validity is usually 10 years, so you need to get the tickets that you have booked in the past maximum 10 years that will cover this lost passport. So you need to give the best estimate and include short trips or even transit stops, but if you get accurate information, that would be better. So I will be recommending you to do your due diligence, get the tickets and add the details. So let me add some of the details here. EV234, let us assume that this is the flight number, and assume that you have traveled only one time using the passport outside India and you have come to United States, and in United States you have lost your passport. So this is what I am assuming to make this scenario realistic. Let us assume that your exit date was 9 September 2024 from, you can mention Ahmedabad, India. Then you need to mention the country that you have visited. As I have already mentioned you need to even mention the transit stops. So let us assume that you have used Qatar Airways, so you might have visited Qatar. So let me mention Qatar. Purpose of travel was transit. Then port of entry, or exit from, to or from India. For the port of entry or exit to or from India, you can mention Ahmedabad, India. Now for the next flight, you can enter the flight number. It is usually given on your ticket. So you were traveling from Ahmedabad, India to United States, and Qatar was just a transit country because you were traveling in Qatar Airways. So we have mentioned about the transit country. Now we are mentioning the details from the transit country to the destination country, which is United States of America. And you have exited actually after 8 hours, but the time has changed. So maybe it was 10 September 2024. In order to avoid confusion with MMDDYY, you can basically mention 9 September 2024 like this. And from which place? Doha, Qatar. You travel to some city in United States. So I'm going to mention Houston, United States. Duration of stay, you can mention till present. And purpose of travel was study, and this is for student visa. And then port of entry or exit to or from India, you can mention dash. Now state whether you have availed any TR concessions or FT allowances. So TR concession or FT allowances usually is given to the government employees of Indian government. Since you are a student not employed by government of India, in usual cases this is not applicable for all of us, so you need to mention not applicable. And then there is another table where you need to mention if you were a non-resident Indian or if you were residing abroad, you need to provide your details of residence. So after the conversion from PDF to doc, there is some issue with this table, so I created my own table with the same details. After that, we need to delete this table. Okay, now we have created our own table. In this we are going to mention about our residence abroad. So in our case we have said that we reside in United States of America, so that's what we write in the name of country. And length of residence, basically we mention the dates, so we mention 9 September 2024 to till date. Then the page number of passport bearing departure and arrival stamps. So this one, if you remember this, then you can add the page number. Even if you don't remember this, you need to provide an estimate of the page number that is bearing your departure stamp from India and arrival stamp in United States. So page 4, 5. Then state whether the passport had any objection by the passport issuing authority of India. In normal circumstances, there won't be any objection by passport issuing authority previously, so this is not applicable. State whether you were deported at any time at the expense of Government of India, and if so, was the expenditure incurred reimbursed to Government of India. In usual cases it is not applicable, but if you have ever deported, you need to mention the details, and after that you need to mention what is the place where you are currently present. So that is College Station, Texas, USA. And then what is the date? You need to mention the date, 16 October 2024. And after that you can print this Annexure-F form and then sign this document using blue ink pen over here, and that completes our Annexure-F. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Also, I'll be sharing a video very soon on how to apply for a passport in case of lost passport. I'll give you step-by-step details of the application. Thank you for your support. Take care and bye-bye.